Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session in two cases, cause numbers 331-382 and cause number 331-384. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Allina Beverly. Ms. Beverly, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Beverly, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Beverly, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Ms. Beverly, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Beverly?
Good.
That's good. Now, Ms. Beverly, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Mark Faggett. Attorney Faggett, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you for asking.
Now, Mr. Faggett, do you waive a record in Ms. Beverly's case?
Yes,
Ms. Beverly, in cause number 331-384, I have before me a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. This information alleges that on or about December 6th of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of failure to identify a fugitive from justice. Ms. Beverly, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Beverly, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily,
Yes, sir.
and are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Beverly, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. It is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, Ms. Beverly, there are a set of initials, A, B, that are on line next to the box that says check guilty. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Ms. Beverly, is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, Ms. Beverly, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
There are two boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that? The second box states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that? We have the discovery certification. Ms. Beverly, I also have another document before me. This document is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Now, Ms. Beverly, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I've just mentioned to you, did your attorney, Mr. Faggett, go over these documents with you?
Sir.
And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Beverly, are you a citizen of the United States? State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, would you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, state office station 1.
Any objections?
none, Your Honor.
No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Faggett, you advised and counseled Ms. Beverly. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
Absolutely none, Your Honor.
Ms. Beverly, your attorney, Mr. Faggett, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided fully effective and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Beverly, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
Your Honor, in exchange for defendant's plea of guilty in this case, the state is recommending confinement in the Jefferson County Jail for a period of 3 days, Your Honor. We're asking that the court give defendant credit for the 3 days previously spent in jail, making this a time served. She agreed, Your Honor. We're also asking that the court use its time served to both tax and recover court costs. And lastly, Your Honor, this case will be dismissing companion case number 331-382.
Ms. Beverly, the state is offering that you serve 3 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any more time in jail on this case because you've already served 3 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you have already served. The court cost in this case is $287, but you will not have to pay the $287 because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. The state will also be dismissing the companion case of cause number 331-382. Ms. Beverly, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Beverly, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Beverly, you're gonna stand on the X next to your attorney. You're gonna follow the directions of our court clerk. Once you follow her directions and after you're given a dismissal in the previous case and the judgment in this case, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
And Mr. Faggett, you'll be free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Thank you. Right.
Did we already do that dismissal?
No, not on her.
Is- Oh, you didn't do the dismissal on her yet?
Yes, sir, I'm sending them all.
Okay. Okay. Go to be in recess.